I feel so official in the presence of a future billionaire.
Yeah, I hope
Insane.
so.
All right, cool. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Referral Thursday. I am sitting here with Cassidy Riendeau. She is the founder of Cassidy Rae, a women's clothing company. So we're just featuring here today, and we'd love to hear a little bit more about it. So Cassidy, just tell us, how did it start out and how did this come to be?
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Well, first off, thank you for having me here. Super excited
Of course.
to get the opportunity to talk to you. Cassidy Rae, it's funny. It actually started in 2017. I was in college at the time at Bryant University. It actually started out as a men's fashion wear. So I sold tie sets. It came with a tie, handkerchief, cufflinks, all of that fun stuff. But it was completely menswear. Did that throughout college. Once I graduated, kept kind of pushing through the company, and we actually rebranded. So we did a full 180-degree turn here. So now we do all women's fashion wear. Definitely excited. It's been a journey in the past 3 years. Here we are today, so I'm excited to talk about it.
Nice. Okay, so why did you change from men's to women's fashion?
It was purely about what I'm passionate about. So
cool.
Back in the day when I did do men's, it was like, oh, well, I go to Bryant University, it's male dominated, 60-70% of students that went there were males. We had business presentations, formal presentations.
Right.
So, kind of looked at the demographic there. Now that I'm graduated, I'm kind of in the midst of really launching this company. It's purely what I'm passionate about. So that's why we rebranded the past year. So.
All right, so Cassidy, what have been some of the biggest challenges along the way?
That's definitely a loaded question. I do this all myself, so it's really me behind the scenes here. I do everything from handpicking all of the products that we sell and we market. I do all of the marketing, so trying to grow, social media accounts, all of the reach, everything like that. I'm the one that's actually shipping out the products, designing the packaging, designing the product. It's definitely wearing a lot of different hats, which has been a challenge, but I feel like that's also how I've learned, the ins and outs of the business too. So that's definitely a challenge, but at the same time, it's kind of how you learn. So
sounds tough, but sounds like it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely rewarding so far.
Cool. So. Well, speaking of hats, we got the Cassidy Rae Company hat on sale now. Cassidy, where do you see Cassidy Rae going in the future?
I would love in the next 5 years or so to actually open a brick and mortar store as a first store. For now, within the next 5 years or so, looking to expand exposure, get our reach out there, get more brand awareness, all of that fun stuff. So
cool.
Yeah, just gonna keep pushing, but hopefully, eventually down the line, open a brick and mortar store and just have it grow from there.
So last question, do you have any advice for any entrepreneurs looking to start out?
My advice would definitely be just to do it. You're really the only one that is in your way. You're the only one that's gonna come up with a bazillion different excuses and why you should, wait and push it off, and you'll do it eventually. Like I said, I launched and we did menswear. Now it's completely what exactly I want it to be. Women's fashion that I'm really passionate about, that I handpick all the products, and you learn as you go. So I've made plenty of mistakes. I didn't know what I was doing legally, I didn't know what I was doing, and you just kind of got to figure it out. So my advice would definitely be just to do it.
Just go for it.
Just go for it.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for being on here.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
All right. See you soon.